What's up? What's good, everyone? Today I will show you guys how to sign I'll Make a Man Out of You. My ASL video will be linked up there. This video was requested by Leafy Noor. I was cosplaying as Aizawa today. I thought it would be a good time to film this video. Little quick disclaimer, I am not a professional interpreter and everyone has different translations for songs. I also changed a few things because I made this a My Hero Academia video and not exactly Mulan. Just keep that in mind. I will put the gloss in the description, and like all of my tutorials, I will stop signing now and just leave the closed captions down here because trying to explain signs while I'm signing is a little bit tricky. If you don't know the ASL alphabet yet, I will link that video up there because a lot of the hand shapes that are used in this video are from the alphabet, so it's really important to know that. Before I forget, if you guys have any requests for other ASL tutorials that you would like me to do, then let me know in the comments down below. The first line, let's get down to business, I just translated as will beat evil. So that's like one of the translations that I kind of had to change because there are no Huns in My Hero Academia. So I just went with evil. But yeah, so will and beat. So you have like your fist here and it extends out into an H. Beat evil. You have like a 3 hand on both sides and then it bends while going kind of in a circular motion. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? I did. You all weak? I want warriors. You all is just pointing at everyone that he's talking to. And weak, you have your hand on top of this hand and it kind of like bends down. Want, I've gone over a few times in other videos, you just want to grab it. So want warriors. So you got, this is like fighting, right? So like fighting people, a fighting person. I want warriors. You're the saddest bunch I've ever met. Past, I train many groups. You worst. Past, I'm throwing it back, I train. So you have your like fist going over your finger. Many of your hands in a fist and they go out, and make sure your facial expression is like, you know, like there's a lot. I've trained a lot of groups. So this is one group, just doing it once, that's group. But I do it many times to even more emphasize that he's trained a lot of groups. And then you're the worst. You have 2 like K hands that cross each other. But you can bet before we're through. Future happen what? Because we're gonna be answering the question in the next one, so it's a rhetorical. Future, you just like karate chopping. Happen, so your hands start with palms facing up and end palm facings down. Happen. What? Got your hands shaking like that? I didn't do correct eyebrows, sorry. Happen what? Because it's a rhetorical, the eyebrows go up. Mr. I'll make a man out of you. I help you all become strong. So this is like I help you, this is you help me, I help her or him, whatever. So I'm helping everyone, goes like that. Become, so your hands start one on top of the other and then as they turn they get to the other side. Strong, so your hands start open and then they go out grabbing. I made it this way because, you know, all of class 1A has men and women in it. He's not just trying to make everyone become a man. I didn't want to translate that one literally. He really just wants them all to become warriors, or you know, so I went with strong because it's a bit quicker. Tranquil as a forest, I just did like calm, you know, like you gotta remain calm, but on fire within. But on fire within, like that. So, but like raging inside, like you got this fire of motivation. When I actually did sign motivation there. So fiery motivation. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You become warrior, will win will. Put the will there twice to emphasize that it will happen. And we've gone over all of those signs except for win, which is also a sign for like taking an opportunity. But you have your palm like this and then you just grab it really, grab the nothing in your hand really fast. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot. You're afraid, weak, I pity you. So afraid, you have fists go out into open hands. We already went over weak. And pitying is you have your middle finger kind of bent down like that, and then you go towards the person that you're pitying, and you haven't got a clue. You don't understand. So don't have your thumb from under your chin go out, and understand is you're like flicking your index finger up by your head here. So if you do it down here, it's 11. So somehow I'll make a man out of you. For this one, because I had both characters on the screen, I did we help you become strong. And this is a we for two people specifically. This is a group we, this is a two people we. I'm never gonna catch my breath. I did succeed is impossible. So succeed, your hands, index fingers start like this and go out. And then impossible is a Y hand shape hitting your palm over here. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Now I different person. Now your hands start kind of normal and then go down into Ys. So now I different, which is the same sign for butt, person. Two P's going down. Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym. Did high school, which is just HS. I dropped, which is you pretend like you're dropping stuff. Gym, which you fingerspell it because it's like only 3 letters. I'm an idiot. It's a 2 on the forehead. I'm an idiot. This guy's got him scared to death. Everyone's scared because of him. Everyone, you got your hand sweeping over all the people. Scared, we already did. Because you have, it's kind of like a gun hand that goes across your forehead. Because of him, you point to the person. Hope he doesn't see right through me. He realized I can't. I made this one like a question. It's like, I hope he doesn't. Does he? Like, I don't know. Realize is just an R going in a circle next to your temple. I can't. Can't is just 2 index fingers with 1 going down. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Now I wish I knew swim. We already did. Now I wish is the same as hungry. You think like you're really hungry for what you want, which is like a claw hand starting from your chest and going down. Wish I knew, got a bent hand going against your temple. Knew, swim. Just like you'll swim. We must be swift as a coursing river. Every action smooth. Every, you have 2 like fists, 1 going down. This is a sign for every. And then action, you have kind of bent hands that go back and forth. Some people use this for do, but I think the real meaning is like action. It's also used for behavior sometimes. Smooth. This is also the sign for fluent. Just like fluid and just, you know, smooth. So your hands, they start like Deku flicking, right? They start like that, and then the fingers kind of collapse on each other with all the force of a great typhoon. Power like hurricane. It did power, showing like big muscle, right? Like, so similar, like, same, usually comparing 2 things. Looking at it now, if I wanted to be more grammatically correct, I probably should have done power, hurricane, make it the same. Oh, and then hurricane is, you think of like H's, but with thumbs up instead, and then you turn 1 upside down where the thumbs are touching, and you bend the H's around in a circle. Strong like fire. You know all those signs already. Now this one, throughout the entire song, I think I signed it a little bit out of order in certain places, but the concept is there. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Curious, which is an F under the neck here. Like dark. 2 palms that cross each other in the front, kind of like fail, but with palm hands instead of K's. Moon is kind of like a C. No, that's a C, but it's like that. So you put the moon up there and then point to the side that you're talking about. So the dark moon side or moon side dark. Time is racing towards us till the Huns arrive. Soon is just like curious, except on your chin instead of your neck. Evil, still using evil for Huns. Evil, arrive, have like all these people are coming. Spread out 5 hands, wiggle your fingers as it comes towards you. Soon, evil, arrive, soon. I put the soon at the end for emphasis again. Heed my every order and you might survive. Focus, train, maybe you survive. Focus, you have 2 like tunnel vision get your attention, focus. Train we went over, maybe to palms just going up and down like you're weighing, balancing. Maybe you live to L's starting from down here and coming up. You can also do it with A's, but I usually see that as like alive, so I went with L's for this one. You're unsuited for the rage of war. This is my favorite part. You not ready for war. I had to do one-handed signing for this, so I'll show you the two-handed way since it's more proper. You not ready. You have two R's that start on one side and go to the other. Ready for, index starting at the eyebrow and going out, and then war, you have, it's kind of like arrive, only they're going against each other. So one-handed, because I was holding his uniform, I did you not ready for war. So pack up, go home, you're through. For pack up, I just gave him his suit, like take it, take your stuff, and go home, you're done. Home, you have this little like, I don't know what kind of handshake this is called. It starts at the chin and goes up to like your ear, home. And then finished, your hands start like this and then go out. It's kind of like jazz hands, only one time. Pack up, go home, you're done. How could I make a man out of you? Become strong? You can't. You know all those signs. And then it's just a chorus. So those are all of the signs for the I'll Make a Man Out of You ASL cover that I did. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I only make ASL tutorials when you guys request them. If you've seen a cover of mine that you would like to see me sign slower so you can see each individual sign, whatever reason you might want to see a tutorial for it, let me know in the comments down below which cover you'd like to see. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!